Hi everybody, welcome to Yoga Express. Just confirming that we are live and then we'll get started. Okay. So, my name is Jen, and we're going to spend the next 30 minutes together just kind of going through some yoga flow, getting some stretching in, just overall having a grand old time getting out of the work mind. It's mindset, mind flow. Taking a little time for yourself. We don't need anything today. Of course, if you want something, by all means, please use it. But we're going to spend 2 minutes working on our breath. So big breath in, big breath out. That's all I want you to focus on for 2 minutes. Okay? Let's begin. All right, take 2 more breaths. Drop that ear towards one shoulder. And the other way. One more time to one side. And the other side. Come back to center. Turn, face one way. Center, the other way. Center, side one. And side two. Come back to the center and we're going to stand on up. Getting going nice and fast today, so take your time. All right, we're going to do a little balance to get started. So if you need to hold on, please do. All right, so just bring one knee up. Just kick out and in. Two more. And then switch it out. Other side, knee nice and high. Drop it down. Now bring that knee up and kick back and in. And drop it down. Other side, kick back. And drop it down. All right, one foot is facing that way. One set of toes. The other set of toes is facing this way. And let's stretch it on out. Take this off so you can see me a little better. And then stretch it back. Got fluff all over me. Come back to the center and up. Other side. Lean on in. And then come on back. And reset. Side one again. Let's lean on in so you can get a little bit deeper. And then lean back. Come back to those warrior two arms. Pivot yourself forward. Come to warrior one arms and then pivot on that back leg. So we're in this like high lunge here. And then we're going to push ourselves up. Bring that back leg up to the front and have that knee be nice and high. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. Push it on up and hold for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. So we're going to do that on the other side and then do it one more time. If that push up is too much for you, you can take little baby steps. Totally fine. All right, let's do that same thing on side 2. All right, so let's lean on in. Let's get a good stretch. And let's lean back behind. And then come to flat. Pivot on the upper part of the body. Pivot on the lower part of the body. Bring those arms up. Now we're going to move in 3, 2, 1. Push off. High knee, 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10. Relax. Okay. So we're going to do that one more time. Maybe how can you make it different? You can do it with the total same, that's totally fine. But try to focus on something, try to get a little deeper, try to push a little softer, try to push a little harder. Whatever it happens to be, just try to make it your own. All right, so let's start. Arms up and lower down. So my hands are as equal as they can. They're not like here or here. And let's lean back. Come back. Open it up. Pivot on that back leg. And let's come on up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, release. Let's set it for the other side. All right, let's reach it down, get comfortable. And lean it back. Back to the center and pivot on the top, pivot on the bottom, arms up, and let's push it up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Beautiful. Standing at the top of the mat, roll those shoulders back, come into mountain, hold here, shoulders back, shoulders down, relax jaw. And then release. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on that push off. So when we were here and we pushed off to here, that's wonderful and great. Next time we're gonna push off and come forward into kind of this airplane warrior 3-esque type thing. So if you want to stick with that, just holding here, totally fine. Otherwise, when we're here and we push up, we're just gonna push up to here. That's the variation or the progression. So we're gonna do two each side, okay? All right, so let's start. Side one, arms up. Rolling it in, roll it down, do your thing. And come back. Come back to warrior 2. Pivot, 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 pivot. Bring those arms up on top, and then when we lean forward, these arms are gonna go down. 3 and 2 and 1. Push it up. For 10. 3, 2, 1. Release. So when we do the second set, if you want, instead of bringing the arms down, you can bring the arms in front. So instead of be going here, they'd be going here with that leg. But we're gonna do it low on this second side first, and then you can decide what you would like to do for round 2. Okay, let's get ready, get set. Lean it in. And reach back. And come back to warrior 2. Pivot, pivot, arms up. And let's lift off and hold. 2 and 1. Release. Okay. So you see, I had to make more room because I was going to lean forward and just head first into that. So if you need to make adjustments, take adjustments. Okay, so as I said before, you can either keep those arms down by your side, you can bring them out to a T, or you can keep them up in front. So you decide which one you want to do. If you need to change it halfway through, if you start going and realize that it's not going to work, please change. I'm going to do this one more time per side. And then we're going to go down to the ground for some core work. All right, let's lean it on in. And lean back. Come on in. Pivot, pivot, arms up. In 3, 2, 1, lift. 2, 1, and drop it down. All right. The last time, arms up, lean it in. Lean back. Arms up, pivot, pivot. Scooch back a bit. Arms up, and lean it forward. 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. That one was a little bit of a fail for me, but that's okay. It is what it is, and we work with what we got. All right, so shake it on out. Hands on the hips and just lean forward. And I'm gonna bring one elbow in, come back to flat, bring one elbow in, and back to flat. And we're just going back and forth, and I can bend those knees as generously as I like. And look at all the fuzz for my dog on my pants. And bring those hands all the way down, bend those knees as generously as you need to. And roll all the way up. Okay, let's bring those arms up, back bend, and let's send it down. Let's those hands to the ground. One knee back, the other knee back. Come to tabletop. And swing those legs around. All right, I want you to take one arm, lift it up to the sky. Bring that arm through the hole. Bring that ear to the mat. And then decide, do you want this hand that's right by your nose? Do you want it up in the ear? Do you want it in a bind behind you? Really opening up. Full body twist. And then release. Come back up. Shake it out. Other side, same thing. Bring that arm up. Loop it through. Ear to the ground. And then arm up or behind you in a bind. And release, push it back up. And then come back on your heels. All right, hands are gonna go back behind you and we're gonna push those thighs up towards the sky. And release. Push those thighs up towards the sky. Lift those glutes a little. And back down. And last time up. And back down. Coming on up, so we're up high. We're either gonna do one of the two things. We're gonna have our hands just kind of out in front of us, and we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna come back up. So we're here. If this is wonderful and good, great, stay. If you want to add on, let's bring those arms in front, and we're gonna lean back and forward. Lean back. So we're really firing those legs. And if you want to have your hands here, that's totally fine. Otherwise, we're here. So whatever one you're going to do, we're going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right. Lay down on your side. Let's take that top leg, hold it up, and let's bring that bottom leg to touch or get close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll over, same thing. Other side. Lift that top leg, lower leg to reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll onto your back. Make sure you have room behind you so you can spread your arms. So I'm just gonna have my knees bent. You can, yeah, that's all we'll do, our knees bent first. All right, so we're going to bring our hands right at our chest. And we're gonna just crunches to start. So nice and easy. Bring that shoulder complex up off the ground. And if you wanna have those hands behind your head for neck support, that's totally fine. If that feels great, can we get up a little higher? And then can we come all the way up to sit up and back down. Decide where your level is today. If you're doing the full sit up, bring those arms back behind, bring them forward, fold over, reset. Like a full body wave. Do 2 more, whatever you're doing. 1. And if you're done faster, that's fine. And 2. And then like all the way back. Bring those knees in and just rock a little side to side. And then grab behind those thighs and roll it up. Do 2 or 3 rolls and then sit on up. Okay. Almost done. Bring those legs nice and wide. Toes up. So we're going to do a little bit of kind of saw motion. Or no, I shouldn't say saw motion because saw motion, a lot of people is in plank. So we're going to do upper body twist. We'll call it that. All right, arms out. Lean forward. Reach. Back up. And reach. So we're just going to start here. Do 1 more each side, just like that. And now let's lean it back. So instead of reaching for the foot, we're leaning backwards. One more each side. Now lean back, lift the hips, back down, plop. Well, don't plop. If you need to bend your knees here and help with the feet, that's fine. Just do 1 more each side. And then let's go backwards. So lean in, lean in, lean in, lean, and 1 more each side. And then finally, leaning in front towards those feet. Almost done. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And then even it out, whatever you gotta do to even it out. And relax. Okay, get yourself set up for your Shavasana. Grab your socks, grab your sweatshirt, grab whatever you need, and put them on, because we are headed there next. So we're gonna do a 2-minute of Shavasana together, and then we're gonna sit back up and kind of finish off. So we're not done yet, so don't Shavasana and run on me. I wanna get a little bit of a extra little cool down because we moved a little bit faster than we usually do today. All right, so if you're not already there, we're on our backs. Our shoulders are tucked under, and we're really scanning that body for ways that we're holding on. Are we crunching the shoulders? Are we grinding the teeth? Are we holding tension in the glutes? What are we doing? Okay, if you want to stay here, please do. Otherwise, wiggle those fingers and toes, bend those knees, grab behind those thighs, and roll 3 times and sit up. And I'm going to sit on up and sit on my heels. I'm going to bring my arm behind and just get peeking right here. So this is what I'm doing. Shoulder back and down. And switch to the other side. And let's reach behind. So I'm doing now this position. And switch to the other side. Really hug yourself, give a big hug, and lift those elbows up high. Release, and other side, other arm on top. Release, tuck those toes under, and walk the hands to meet the feet. And roll on up, super slowly, over to a wall or something supportive. Let's just do a quick little calf stretch and we'll be done. So let's lean on in, get a nice calf stretch. And lift that leg up and cross it back behind and lean back one more time. So now we're feeling an inner calf and maybe a little bit of hips too. Release, and other side. So I'm going to come up, go across behind. And then stand on up. Final thing, we got noodle arms. Ooh. Whack yourself. And keep doing those noodle arms, but start leaning forward and your arms just kind of wiggling in front, really loosey-goosey. Your head is nice and heavy, your knees are bent. And then super slowly rolling all the way up to standing. And we are good to go for today. Thank you for coming to Yoga Express. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or special requests, let me know. Have a great day.